Let me finish my banana, man. That workout kicked my butt today.
Just hand it to me.
Let's see what we got. I know y'all can hear us over there, audience. Make sure y'all share this. I know we starting 10 minutes early. It's all good. I'm gonna finish eating this banana.
Ooh wee, that made me want to throw up.
You don't like bananas?
They made me nauseous.
They do?
Oh yeah, just to eat a banana.
It's too big. It's too wet. It won't fit.
See, that's the problem. I'm not up with this in 2021. I'm not.
Okay. I'm sorry. Hey, Bobby, am I centered? All right. And we are about to start. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Collective Unfiltered with your guest, Alexis Hornbuckle and Jamel J. Book Johnson, and all that good stuff. Guess what, y'all? We're on episode 40. We're happy to be here. And real quick, Bobby, let them know who brings this show to them.
Orange Mountain Designs, which is online only. Tennessee Tap House on Peters Road. Hound Dogs of Knoxville. And the volunteerroadshow.com. How about that? And Blue Water Climate Control.
Ooh.
Hey, big shout out, big thank you to our sponsors for allowing us to use this platform. Big shout out to our fans that are watching on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or if you just went to the volunteerroadshow.com and hopped on the website. Now, today we got a very special guest that I'm happy to introduce. I'm glad I came across this guy. I was actually introduced to him via Renee Montgomery. And I really like my social media was struggling. Do y'all hear me? Like struggling. Thank you, Book, for that response. But I got it kind of. You said what?
We keep it honest and unfiltered out here.
You damn right. But so I came across PG, Current Wave Marketing, and really this is how it went down. No lie. I'm watching Renee's like posts like day after day, week after week. So I finally hit her a couple weeks into it, and I'm like, dang, Mo, like how you like what apps are you using? How do you do that? And she was like, girl, that ain't me. I got a little marketing team, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. Didn't reach out for a while, finally reached out, and he hit me back. And I was actually like, whoa. And then we started to work together. Him and his business, Current Wave Marketing, social media marketing, development, branding, consulting, management, all of that good stuff is all wrapped up in one influencer marketing and a lot more other service that I'll let him kind of dive into. But Paul, just want to say thank you for being here and joining us on tonight's podcast.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me. Yeah, I mean, I started PG Sports 2011 just as a Twitter page. I always want to be a sports agent, and pretty much just working with athletes now. Obviously, I'll give you more details once you guys start asking questions. But yeah, and then I just started Current Wave Marketing also just because I started as just not for non-sports at first, but then, more, I don't know, people just kept on reaching out for sports stuff. So it just happened. Websites and all that.
I know y'all can hear us over there, audience. Make sure y'all. So, Bug, you don't really know Paul. This is your first time really meeting him. I know you like his work because we kind of talked about it behind the scenes. So what questions do you have as a young entrepreneur and someone who's also in sports and fitness and business and looking at his work? What are some of the questions you have?
I guess initially, when you were doing this in 2011, you started a Twitter page. So what from there was like, what I guess sparked the idea of, what I could really help these athletes grow, their brand in a sense.
Yeah, I think just over the years, because it evolved into a clothing brand, and then just working with them from that standpoint, I was always just trying to get every athlete to just wear it. And then it was basically like influencer marketing before influencer marketing was a term. And then from there, just like I thought, asking, this is kind of before podcasts were bigger. So like when people asked me to get them on like shows and things like that, I thought I was like asking for a favor from the athlete, but it was like more, it was helping their brands to get their names out there and stuff like that. So then just connecting all the pieces together, and then, just building relationships off of that, and just like people just reach out. And then it's just like, that's why I think the other thing is just like, I just have like genuine relationships with the people that I work with. So I think that's just like, obviously everyone says that, but I'm for real about it. Like I could call any people on my roster right now and I could say what's up.
That's what's up. And that's important because that's how you really, as you get to know, your clients, like building that relationship kind of helps. Would you say that helps when you're marketing them, make it very genuine and authentic?
Mm-hmm. What I think you cut out for a second at the last part.
I said building those relationships helps. I would imagine helps. When you're doing marketing and branding, that it helps it feel very genuine, rather than
Mm-hmm.
you just being somebody's, social media.
Yeah.
For lack of a better word.
Yeah,
I will say, my bad. Go ahead, Paul.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, just like I think it's just like I was also like a substitute teacher before, and just like one time they asked me the same kind of question, like how do you relate to the kids? I'm just like, well, I'm just talking to them like a normal person, like not talking like down to them or anything. So the same aspect. It's just treating people nice.
Yeah, I will say I'll hit him up. I'll be struggling with something. The most recent thing was my website, which
We're getting that fixed too.
Yeah, as I say, we still trying to get that right. But he was just so like, yes, let's find a date, let's figure it out. Willing to hop on, whether it's a Zoom or a FaceTime, share screens, and really walk you through it. And I've had, I've paid other people to help me with my social media, and I didn't always get that, as far as like a client relationship. And I will commend you, Paul, for being on top of that. And Renee spoke very highly of you before we actually, got together. But I can say that it was 100% true.
Thanks, appreciate that. Yeah, and what was I about to say? I was about to say something about the website, but oh yeah, they just sent me back actually before this, so that's gonna get fixed.
Awesome. I didn't even know that, but that's good.
Yeah.
So when you started this thing, and it was more of like, your dream, you wanted to be a sports agent, it really didn't become what it is now. What made you make that decision to say, this is no longer a hobby? Like, this is something I want to do. I'm going to turn this into my business. I'm going to help as many, athletes as I can. What took that? Because you got like PG sports, PG sports marketing, like you're all over the place. I don't know how you don't have like 10,000 blue checks on every single account you have.
Yeah. So I think what made me realize that, I got like a 9-to-5 job and then it was actually 2 years ago now, and it was like the end of the year. I think it was December 2018, January 2019, whatever it was, and like I had the job for like 3 years, and then all of a sudden they were just like, one day they were like, all right, we're cutting your hours in half. You can work from home. And I was just like, all right. And they weren't even offering benefits anyway. So I was just like, all right. So I just like kind of wasted 3 years of my life because I have nothing to show for it either. And I'm like, anything could just happen any day. So then I was just like, all right, I gotta like, after that, I stayed there for like 6 more months. And then I finally quit in July 2019. And then so
how was that feeling when you walked away, when you quit?
Oh, it's so dope. Because 2 days later, they asked me to train the person that was taking over my position. So I was like, yeah, if you want to compensate me, I'll be glad to do that. But they didn't want to. So I was like,
of course not.
Done.
That's corporate America for you. Don't do no 9-to-5. If you absolutely have to, not knocking it. We need some people. We do need people working 9-to-5s. But hey, listen, it's just better to be your own boss. That's a fact.
That's true, but sometimes you got to have a way to finance that initially. So
that's a fact too. You can't just walk away. You can't always just walk away. So now that you're like fully into this and you're working with like professional athletes, both men and women, what is like, who's harder to work with, male athletes or female athletes?
Probably male athletes.
Why is that?
Because I have to tell them more than 2 or 3 times to do something.
That sounds about right. It's like the same thing on a basketball court. They say it's easier to coach. Like girls are smarter than boys as far as like retaining information in like 1 or 2 times being told versus have to be shown and told over and over again. Now that doesn't go for everybody. So, I'm not down in any male athletes. I don't want nobody coming for my head in 2021, but that's a fact. Okay. That's just the truth. Who's your favorite player you represent? And if it ain't me, we ending this podcast right now.
I don't do that.
Good job. Good job. So obviously another kind of piece of PG Sports is your podcast, Average to Savage. How did you kind of come about, obviously, that podcast and kind of, made you pick the name Average to Savage, which is very dope, by the way.
I appreciate that. Yeah, like I didn't want to name it PG Sports Podcast, which somebody actually made another PG Sports Podcast, which I told them they got to take that down because I got PG Sports trademarked. So but I didn't name it that because I didn't want to just have athletes, because I wanted to interview like entrepreneurs and like pretty much anybody, which I've had, but mostly still athletes. But and the name, I think I just was coming up with names, and then I don't know, I just Average and Savage is always like, a word for athletes and all that stuff. So, and that's what I interview people on their come up story. So you go from average to savage.
Oh, that's dope. That's very dope.
What is your, like, when you're on your podcast, Average to Savage, which, by the way, I had the honor of being a guest on not too long ago. But when you're interviewing your guest, what's kind of going through your head? What is your platform about? I know you said it's more than just athletes. It can be about anything, not just sports. But when you're interviewing people, what type of guest are you looking for on your Average to Savage podcast?
Pretty much, I mean, anyone. That's why it's Average to Savage. But I mean, I do like, for example, like sometimes I just like, all right, like I want to interview like a rapper. Yeah. Like just because like I haven't done it and I think it would be like dope. So like something like just pops in my head. Like one of the coolest ones I did, the founder of Starter. If you guys remember that brand in the 90s.
Yeah, hella Starter jacket.
So he's from Connecticut, and like at one time one of my friends just told me about him. So I literally just emailed him, and then I got a meeting with him, met him in person, and like a few years later I asked him for the podcast, so he didn't know what a podcast was. I'm pretty sure like it's like one of the only interviews he has, so that's why it's also dope. And he's like, I think he's like 70 something now, and he owns all like this real estate and stuff like that. And he sold it to Nike for like millions of dollars. So
wow.
Yeah. What's for you, what's the ultimate dream for PG Sports? Like, what's your kind of like, what you're shooting for?
Like I still want to be an agent, but I mean, I'm fine with, I'm content with doing the marketing side of things, just growing and just getting more athletes. I still want to work with an NBA player, which I still haven't really had the opportunity. I work with some overseas guys. So that's one of my goals. I just announced right before this, I'm starting to work with the NHL player. So that's my first NHL player too. Adam Ernies. He's on the Detroit Red Wings. So you guys got an exclusive.
Hey, look at that. That's what's up. Shout out Detroit. Y'all know that was my first city as a pro. Love it forever. Love it. All right, we got a good question on here because Maria is always going to make it tough. All right, Paul. So her question to you is, which client wins one-on-one in basketball, Alexis or Renee?
Oh my God.
You got to answer it. It's the Collective Unfiltered.
Well, I don't know. You guys both been inactive now.
That is true, but she's been inactive probably for a shorter amount of time than me. So as much as I'm going to say me because that's the competitor in me, but
you got the height too.
Yeah, I know, but none of our one-on-one games growing up were easy, so I wouldn't expect it to be any different now. I think it'll be a good. Maria, you always know how to ruffle some feathers too.
It's okay. I'll come in. We can go to Dave & Buster's.
This food, hey. Yeah, I said, man. We were in Myrtle Beach.
Yep.
We were at the Dave & Buster's in Myrtle. No, drinks or 5 or 6. So they're shooting on the big goal. She only had 8 points, which is like normally she's in 50s, 60s up there, right? Bug comes out and busts both our ass, right? 2 basketball players and a soccer player. She busts us. I had to live it down. Then I looked because she was celebrating hard too. So I got in my chest a little bit. I was in my feelings. And I was like, oh, word? All right, run it back. And
they whooped my ass the next 2 games, but I don't care. Like
the arcade basketball stuff?
Yeah.
At Dave & Buster's, the big goal is like the regular size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's fine. Like, but
It happened. I will give you your props where props are due. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hater like that. But never again. I know that.
How about I'll just make fun of you and Renee because you guys both lost your championship rings.
Oh, she did too? Dang. Yeah, it might be somewhere. It might pop up. I don't know. I doubt it. Is the man? Listen, that's just a material thing. We can Google the championships and still see it. I'm good.
big fact.
You know what I'm saying? Big facts. We in there. Real quick, guys. And just in case you tuned in, again, we're on episode 40 of the Collective Unfiltered, featuring Paul Garino from PG Sports, sports marketing, branding. What else do you do? Like, what do you not do, Paul? How about that?
No, because a lot of people always say too, like you gotta do one thing, but if you go look at these jobs now in 2021, there's a whole lot of stuff that you have to do for one job. So I don't know why people say that, because you can't really get hired to do one thing no more.
That's true. That's a fact. You have to multitask like everything else. Maria said that she can beat us in skee ball. Well, I don't know, Maria. I'm competitive, and I'm never going to say I'm going to lose. So I'm going to say that's not happening.
Skee ball. Okay.
All right, real quick. Hold on, Bug. Let's take us into our second commercial break. Bobby, let them know where the show is brought to them by.
Just Pass It Tutoring and the Gold Standard, my favorite member of the Collective Unfiltered, and Tennessee Tap House on Peters Road. They've got at least 50 beers on tap there. Best wings and pizza in Knoxville.
Thank you. We appreciate you. But what's going on? Because you was about to say something. I don't know if it's about to be something smart or what.
I was not about to say anything. He just shouted out the gold standard.
Oh, okay.
But I did have another question for Paul. So, where are you based out of? Where are you based?
That's a great question because you just mentioned pizza. So Connecticut has the best pizza in the world. If you guys didn't.
It's not New York?
Nah, New Haven.
New Haven.
All right. Well, okay. What's the best place? Say I visit New Haven. Where do I have to go to get pizza?
Well, my favorite's Sally's, but it's always like there's Sally's, Pepe's, and Modern is the big three.
Sally's, Pepe, and Modern.
Is there a line all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you played at Mohegan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a Pepe's there in Mohegan. I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. I always went to Johnny Rockets.
Oh, God. Drain the oil out to the side. Got another great question from 2MC Maria. So Paul, she said, who wins next week? Tennessee or Connecticut?
Oh my God. Why did you? Well, I don't like UConn because they didn't let me in. So I didn't. But I do work with both UConn alum and Tennessee alum.
You ain't answered the question.
But UConn's gonna win. They're better than they're ranked. Tennessee's not ranked, right?
Actually, we should be ranked this week after we just beat the teams that we just beat. LSU, Arkansas. They were both ranked, and we just beat. Yeah, we're 2-0 starting out in the SEC. You know, like the SEC is a real conference, though. Like we got games night in, night out. Like UConn over there taking a walk to the NCAA tournament, man.
UConn rejected me, so I went to Sacred Heart, so they're D1 too, but they stink. But I'm a Sacred Heart fan.
Hey, it makes sense. I'm not gonna lie. You know, we bleed orange, so we can never get down with UConn. Only thing that I love about UConn is that Renee was a beast there, and she represented, you know, West Virginia so well. After that, that's it. That's it.
Well, you know, I'm going with Lady Vols. We are ranked number 2.
I see that Lady Vol for life. Wait, I think I got to do it backwards. Yeah, the Zoom always be messing me up. Lady Vol for life. Let's go.
We are ranked number 23 as of today.
Thank you, Maria. We barely squeaked in there, but we in there. Okay. Let's go.
Well, I did while I was checking it out today to try to find that picture. I kind of knew that, but I realized that the last game that they did play versus the other, besides last year, was your game. Yep. That was the last one.
Yep, 2007,
I think.
9 or 10. Was it 9?
Graduated.
Oh yeah, maybe it's 2008.
Huh?
Yeah, you
It was
graduated.
either 2007 or 2008 was the last one before last year.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping, y'all. Jesus. No, actually, it was 2004. We played them my freshman year, my sophomore year, and then we didn't play them after that. And then last year was the first time that the Tennessee UConn rivalry came back. For the Pat Summit Foundation, which is a great cause, which will also be happening on January 21st at Knoxville. More than likely, y'all gonna see me there or hear me there, or I'm gonna post from TBA because I gotta be in the building. This is big. This is something that I definitely want to see in person. Even though, on the Buck and 2MC show, we break down every Lady Vol game, but this is huge. I can't wait to get there.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just going, Paul, I might have to send you a Lady Vol hat or shirt or something since you don't like UConn. You know what I mean? Get you to pose with it. You think we can do that?
Designs. We can get him right.
Hey, Terry, if you watching this, orangemountaindesigns.com is where y'all need to go. But if you watching this, we need to send Paul from PG Sports some Lady Vol gear so he can represent on January 21st.
Big fact.
Oh my God.
That's how we get down. All right, so Paul, you know what I'm wondering is you do represent so many different people, all over. It's not just in the United States. You also dive into Canada, if I'm correct, right?
I don't know if anyone's from Canada. I got overseas people that play overseas. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. My bad. I thought I saw like PG Sports Canada. I might be tripping.
Oh yeah, I made that. Oh, I just made all the account. All right. So because of that, I was telling you about the podcast with the person that made PG Sports podcast. So I got mad one day. So I was like, nah, I'm getting all the names just in case.
Oh, I got you. You just took over the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm like anal about all that stuff because like I hate when people like get my name or something.
That's a boss move right there. That's beast mode.
Yeah, that's smart.
Like, you want to play? You want to play? Nah, I'm taking everything.
Like somebody still owns pgsports.com that they're trying to sell for $5,000.
And you can't. How do you? Okay, so you say it's trademark, and somebody owns the website pgsports.com. There's no way that you can get that website.
Yeah, I think there is a way. I mean, I talked to like lawyers before and stuff, but just a process. I'm not really pressed to get. Well, I do want to get it, but I'm not that crazy about it.
Hey, listen, we can handle this the old-fashioned way.
We're literally in Massachusetts.
To go see.
Dude, that's why it's crazy.
They're from Massachusetts.
Oh, they right next
door. Yeah.
Oh, they trying to play with your emotions, man. Hey, we can handle this though. It's a phone call away. You know what I'm saying? Just let us know if you need that.
Sure.
What else you got, man?
So PG Sports Apparel, obviously that was kind of, early on for you. Is there any expansion off of that you want to do or, kind of take away? Obviously you repping a hat with the trophy right now. Yeah. And whatnot. Is there anything kind of in the works to expand the apparel brand?
Yeah. Well, since it's the 10-year anniversary, I'm gonna make some dope stuff for that. I'm a big hat guy, so I'm gonna make some custom fitteds and things like that for that. Actually, I'm getting the logo done. I'm waiting for the guy to finish it. He actually designed the original logo, so I had to have him do the 10-year one.
Listen, if you need a hat tester, because I love hats too, just let me know. I'm all the way 110%
well, if you got any ideas, let me know.
All right.
I'll test anything.
Oh, bet.
I'll make it with all the different color underbrims and stuff.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna think of some good color schemes. You feel me? Hey, one thing about Lady Vol fans though, for real, is if it's in Lady Vol or Tennessee colors, and there is a Lady Vol or former Lady Vol representing it or a part of it as a brand, they will support. So we got to get a good color scheme for it to get that thing repping in Knoxville hard.
Got you.
Lex, I think we need to put him in the hot seat, rapid fire.
I think we need to do that, but before that, I think we gotta. Oh no, my bad. I'm off schedule, y'all. This is why it's the collective unfiltered. This shit ain't scripted. We make mistakes live on camera, and we don't care. All right, so you want to start?
I got it.
All right, bet. You ready, Paul?
I don't know. I'm kind of nervous.
You got 2 to 3 seconds to answer with the very first thing that pops in your head. All right.
So I'm gonna just rattle off questions, answer, and boom, whatever comes to mind. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Favorite sport?
Boxing.
Boxing. Mike Tyson or Evander Holyfield?
Neither.
No, I'm just playing. Okay, football or basketball?
Basketball.
Let's see. Lakers or the Clippers?
Nets. Lakers.
All right, Lakers. All right, fine. Kyrie or KD?
Like, who do I like better or who's better?
Ooh.
Who you like better?
Answer both of those. I want to know.
No, Kevin Durant's better, obviously.
And who you like better?
I don't know. They're both. They're just weird. They're just weird guys. But I get it. But I don't know. They're good guys, but they're just strange.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite color?
Blue.
Makes sense. I was wondering if you were gonna say that because of your hat. Instagram or TikTok?
Oh, TikTok.
TikTok.
Definitely more entertaining than Instagram for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right.
You got TikTok?
Huh?
You got TikTok?
Yeah, I have 2 videos up, and I just randomly looked
I was
today.
about to text Alexis to get on TikTok, but
I
I
just
figured she wasn't going to get on it.
my dog, and he's got like almost 600 views, and I'm like, oh.
I know I need to do one with Chica. Listen, Paul, me and Sam do have a TikTok. I don't have a personal TikTok, and like Boog, it has like 1 video on there. If you want to,
I went hard on TikTok.
It's a game changer. I'm not gonna lie. I just forget about it.
Go look at my TikTok. Actually, my boy that's tattoo artist just tattooed one of the boxers I work with the other day. So I
wait,
made
what's your
TikTok
TikTok?
Just PG Sports.
PG Sports.
Go
Go ahead, keep going, Bug. I'm looking this up. Keep going.
All right. Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson?
Patrick Mahomes. I knew Patrick Mahomes was going to be good before he was good. You know why? Because I like baseball, and I knew he played baseball. He played baseball in college and football. So I was always like a fan of like the guys that play multiple sports like that, like him, Russell Wilson, Colin Kaepernick played baseball too.
Never knew that.
So you got to get.
Colin
I'm
Kaepernick.
sorry, I got ADD. I know. Huh? What'd you say, Paul?
Colin Kaepernick threw like 90 like miles per hour, like pitching.
Wow. Okay. What is the hardest social media platform to grow your following?
Probably Instagram now.
Because of the logarithm?
Yeah.
Okay. Easiest platform to grow your following?
TikTok.
TikTok, I think. I never.
I'm looking at you. You see me smiling. I don't know if you see me smiling over here. I am going through your TikTok, bro. It's pretty dope. I like it.
All right. I'm tapped out, Lex. You up?
All right. Let's go this or that. All right. You're at the movies. Popcorn or pretzel?
Popcorn. Pretzel. What?
I meant nachos. I'm tripping. Popcorn or nachos?
I'm like, pretzel for real?
I don't know, dude. Made me think of
and now I'm awake. I'm sorry.
So I put this live on my story right now. Someone said LeBron or Jordan.
Okay, LeBron or Jordan?
That's not fair. Jordan.
Who do you have?
Jordan.
Of course, that's a no-brainer. All right, this or that. Red drink or purple drink?
Red.
All right. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke. Used to be Pepsi.
Really? Mellow Yellow or Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew.
When it's cold outside, Hoodie or t-shirt? No offense, but white people, it be cold as hell, and y'all be going out in t-shirts.
Well, if you said hoodie or jacket, then I'm still hoodie. Because
So
people always ask me why I don't wear a jacket. I just don't like jackets.
Sound like my girlfriend. She hate jackets. I bought a couple years ago. I bought her a Columbia coat, which was not inexpensive at all, and she wears it sometimes. I'm like, okay. Okay. Puma or Adidas?
PG Sports.
I knew he was gonna say that because I was gonna say Adidas or Nike earlier, and he was like,
Oh man. Okay. All right. Who's winning this NCAA football championship? Ohio State or Bama?
Ohio State. I like Justin Fields.
Okay. I'm trying to think of something crazy right now.
Mitchell and Ness or New Era?
Ooh.
All right. Well, like New Era is better, but I have problems with them. So.
Yo, PG, whoever you got problems with, let's make a list, bro.
They use my trademark.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And then they offered me $0 and wanted to sign a contract. Wanted to sign something that would they want to use it again on some big company stuff.
Man, tell them if you pay me. You feel me?
Yeah.
All right, last question. On the this and that. Steak or pizza?
Oh, pizza, but I mean I like steak.
No, which one do you love?
Oh, pizza. Chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders. Okay. I was not expecting that one, for real. Chicken tenders. Jesus.
There you go. I guess you were right. Here, a white kid said, "I'm wearing shorts today. It's freezing."
I see. I told you.
Yeah, I don't do stuff like that. I get cold quick.
You see, me too, man. Listen, I'm not going to lie. So right now in North Carolina, it's not like Connecticut, New York. It's not like the northern state type of cold. But to me, it's freezing. I will literally go out, sweats, sometimes long tights under my sweats, right? My socks, of course, shoes. But under my shirt, I have a t-shirt on. I have a t-shirt on, sometimes a long sleeve t-shirt, plus my sweatshirt or hoodie, then my jacket, and I'll throw on my bargain and some gloves in 46-degree weather.
Do you guys wear socks when you're sleeping?
Hell no.
Listen, it's cold, I do. But no, man, I gotta rub my toes together and stuff, man.
Right.
I mean, it's
freezing. I put them on and kick them off, but can't.
That's uncomfortable. You wear socks to bed?
Yeah.
Really?
I used to never, and then I don't know what happened during college, and I always did it. It's probably a college thing. Probably just weird.
I was gonna say something real reckless. I was about to say you must have been getting it in, bro. You was falling asleep in your socks. You weren't going to sleep in your socks.
Reckless.
Oh, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about,
hey, what about do you guys pour your milk in your cereal first, or you put the cereal in first?
Cereal in first.
The milk in first or the cereal in first?
Cereal.
All right, cool.
I gotta put the cereal. First off, I found the biggest bowl I can find, and I put the cereal all the way up to the top. Then pour the milk in, and right as the cereal is raising right above the rim of the bowl, I'm good. I don't even sit down to eat my first 2-3 bites because I gotta get it below the rim to walk it to the couch.
Okay, question. You stab the cereal a couple times to get it like.
Yeah.
All right. I just poke my spoon in a little bit.
To let it sink in. What's your favorite cereal, Paul?
I guess Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one. You a Frosted Flakes? I'm a Honey Nut Cheerios. Like, cause I can eat it dry or with milk. Like I just love it.
Yeah, that's a close
Toast Crunch the same way. Cause that's a good little snack. Not a healthy snack, but it tastes good.
Facts. Real quick. Bobby, let them know who's bringing us this show.
It's brought to you by Alexis Hornbuckle Basketball. Tell everybody about Alexis Hornbuckle Basketball. Alexis Hornbuckle.
Well, this is what I like to do. I like to get with the kids who are like-minded, who want to compete, who want to learn the game. So eighth grades, third grade, all the way through high school. Also work with some college and overseas players when they come back. But sports, private lessons, group lessons, camps, clinics, anything you need, call me up for some motivation. Also have a college prep program, and that is only for high school students. But AlexisHornbuckle.com is where you can find me.
And it's brought to you by Hound Dogs of Knoxville on Kingston Pike, where you can get anything you want with a power tee and orange, Tennessee orange. Hound Dogs of Knoxville, Kingston Pike.
GBO, go big orange. Lego.
Oh man.
Hey, sorry, bud, to cut you off, but Bobby, we ain't even addressed our YouTube followers. Anything good going on over there? I know everybody's kind of prepping for this football game, but screw y'all.
Yeah, most everything's happening on Facebook right now.
Hey, that's all right. We with it.
Big Vol Daddy did say, hey, Jamel, Paul, and Catfish. And Alexis.
Wait. What the hell? He ain't say hi to me?
It's okay.
He said Buck, Jamel, Paul, and Catfish.
All right. Let me calm down. My bad.
Real quick, Paul, let the people know, where they can find you, website, social media, let them know where to find you.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, you know who I do like from Tennessee? Peyton Manning.
Yeah, he's a beast. Did
you ever meet him?
Yeah. Multiple times.
He was always on campus.
I'm going to tell you something about Tennessee.
Was he funny?
He was pretty laid. He was laid back and cool, but he was always locked in.
Yeah. The one time I did see a little, I don't know, some of his comedic side, I guess you could say, is during Coach Summit's service that we did in TBA for her. That they did, and he was one of the speakers, and you could see him lighting up and. To me, that's hard to do in that type of moment, but he's a little funny, but I haven't really sat down and just had a conversation, to really answer that question.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, I appreciate you guys having me. You can follow me at PG Sports. My personal is at PCG7, and my website is PG-Sports because I don't own PGSports.com.
All right, so PG-Sports.com. Anything upcoming that you want to promote or let people know about? Obviously, you got some new signings, obviously NHL. But is there anything new or anything up and coming that you want to let people know about?
Just like the 10-year thing. I think I'm gonna do some crazy stuff. I don't know what I have, just like lists of ideas. So if anyone has any ideas, I want to do something like a stupid, crazy video type thing for social media, pretty much. I'm gonna look out for that stuff. Yeah, I'm working with NHL players, so it's gonna be different. I haven't done that yet, so that'll be interesting. Different, whole new world, I'd say.
Is he American?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's actually from Connecticut, but he moved to LA to play hockey like when he was younger, so I was confused. It's like we're in the Northeast.
That's what I was confused. That is a weird little shift to make. You are where the
He's actually watching right now on live.
Yo, what up, big guy?
Oh, that's what's up. And then no, we appreciate you joining us. Lex, what else we got for the people?
Really, if you're watching, go ahead, Paul. Go ahead. My bad.
Adam said hi.
Oh, what up, Adam? What up, Adam? Hey, boo. Nah, let me quit. My girlfriend gonna swing on my neck. I don't even swing that way. But oh Lord. Okay, let me get myself together. I was laughing. But so we know that you represent. We know that you have your websites and all of that good stuff. What do you feel like you specialize in? Like, what are you just really great? It's natural. It just you don't really have to put much effort into it, but when it comes out, it's a masterpiece.
Connecting people.
Yeah, you like that. Connect me.
You're freezing.
Yeah, your internet is trash today.
Me, Bobby the catfish. I know y'all can't see the producer in the background. Y'all can only hear him, but love this guy. Bobby, what you got?
Wait, your computer was freezing.
Yeah, we missed the whole thing, whatever you said.
Repeat what you said.
I don't know.
I deal with them.
No, for real. What I said, I was just saying. I was just saying how great Bobby was, even though I'm not his favorite. But Bobby, do you have anything for our guests?
Main thing is what exactly is your goal as someone that runs athletes' social media pages? What exactly is your goal? To reach as many people? Do you post for them? Or how many of your athletes post themselves? Always wondered that.
So it's all different for everybody. But yeah, because I work with, trying to get them sponsors, get them PR, like get them on podcasts like this. So variables, handle emails. But yeah, some people don't post, like, for example, like when it's sponsored stuff, like definitely want to tap into their logins and things like that to get those done. Because, if it's sponsored, paid ad, so you got to get it done. And properly. No, with like the screenshots with the black on the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
That'd probably be a post I do.
Right.
Hey, I mean, so just so y'all know, for the record, Paul does do a few of my posts throughout the week, and I would like for you, let's play a game. Bobby, how about this? If y'all can go and comment on my page on 3 of the posts you think that PG did, right? Bobby, let's give him something.
Let's give them a face mask.
Let's do it. Let's give them Tennessee face masks.
Yeah.
We gotta stay safe out here in these streets.
And I gotta say, Alexis also doesn't tell me anything, like what she does, and so she acts like she does nothing. And then there's like a million different things that there's out, and I'm like, all right, like we have a million. Like at first I'm like, we got nothing to post, and then she's like, no, like look at all this, and I'm like, all right, you gotta like let me know.
Dang, you called me all the way out.
But it's but it was a good call out.
It was.
Hey, so can I get the face mask?
No, see, Boog, you don't count. Number one, you
Why?
know me way
You
too
don't tell
well,
me what he posts and what you post.
but you know me.
I'm like the
No,
general.
I want her to do it too.
Okay, all right. We'll let you in.
Honestly.
We'll let you in. We'll see. So y'all go ahead and post. And this is how I'm going to know. Just hashtag it no, don't hashtag. I want you to @PG Sports when you do it so that we know that you think this is the one. Whoever gets all 3 posts correct first will receive a Tennessee face mask from Volunteer Roadshow. All right? Sound good?
I want you to do it like right now. Actually, you should do it right now.
Let's do it right now. All right, hold on. If you're tuned in right now, you're listening.
What time do we
gotta go to
What time do we have to? 7:40?
7:45. We good.
7:40.
7:40, really. Yeah. So hey, listen. Yeah, I can always tell. Hey, and it can't be the ones that he put his trademark on, because that's obvious. You know who we should try to get on here? It's Ben Rivera. That's my guy. I miss me some Ben.
How do you know?
Shout out to Ben. Huh?
How do you know?
We were in Minnesota. He played for the Twins when I played for the Lynx. And he lives in Lexington. I'm from West Virginia. I used to live in Lexington. We used to hang out tough. This is my guy. We used to live like, when I was in Lexington, we probably lived like 10 minutes away from each other, 12 minutes away. So just I see comments popping up. Let's see what we got. Let's go, y'all. I need a little more activity. So we're going to, just in case you just tuned into, I need y'all to go @PG Sports on 3 posts that you think Paul did versus what I did. And if you're correct, you will get a Tennessee face mask from volunteerroadshow.com sent to you. But this is what I really want y'all to do in 2021. Lock in to giving back and helping others. So anytime you log on to the volunteerroadshow.com and purchase anything, because we are Sam Strong, a portion of that goes to help St. Jude's families whose kids are suffering from cancer. Okay. If y'all are just tuning in for the first time, Bobby's son he was in St. Jude's. What was it? Leukemia, Bobby?
Yeah, leukemia, and his treatment will be done this coming November.
Shout out to Sam. And Bobby, I think we should do something real big in November to mark that special time. I got chills right now just thinking about. I'm trying to keep composure, not be emotional, but I have quite a few family members and friends that have gone through cancer. Some have beat it, many have not. So, let's do our part to help others. So, Sam Strong, order something, volunteerroadshow.com, so that we can help people who are struggling, families, parents that have to quit their job to help their kids, who are a part of St. Jude. So thank you for that. Where we at with it? Boog's gonna win because she's like listening right now. And one. How do you know that one?
Oh, this is a long.
The first one I know, but this one okay.
Well, he tagged some of them, so it's like I don't want to. Obviously, that's too obvious. But
yeah, you can't do the ones that say PG Sports because that's obvious. You got to do the other ones. All right, guys, we got about 5 more minutes left to reel out this show. Any questions, any comments? We are happy to answer them now.
Who do you guys think is going to win tonight?
Who do I think?
Or who do you want? Or yeah.
Okay, I always root for the SEC. Cannot stand Bama, but I always root for our conference. With Ohio State, the strength and conditioning coach was actually our strength and conditioning coach while we were Lady Vols, and she's a beast. Do you hear me? So I know they're going to be more than physically and mentally prepared. And, I got family members and obviously my best friend from Ohio. So I guess I kind of want them to win, but I want the SEC to win, if that makes sense. I want Heather to look good, but I want the SEC to win. So I guess that don't work out.
I wanted Clemson to win it all.
That wasn't going to happen. They got their ass smacked. Do you hear me? Smacked. Bobby, what do you think about Clemson's attempt to get to the national championship?
It surprised me. I thought they'd be a little more competitive than that, but I think Ohio State proved they wanted it more.
That is true.
Yeah, that is true. You can't come out here to half-ass a championship run.
All right, I did my.
All right, let me see if Boy got this right. Sandra must not be watching this because she ain't even attempt. All right, so you got 1, 2. Let me see this one. Yeah, you got all 3.
Bobby, I'll send you my address.
I got you.
Bobby, I sent you my. Good job, Boog. I'm surprised Maria ain't trying to hop on there either. Go ahead.
But lastly, for everybody tuning in, of course, if you watch this later, because you getting ready, you turned up for this national championship game. If you guys know anybody that you think would be great on the show, of course, right now we're building out our roster of guests for the next couple months, obviously leading into our 50th episode, and our 1-year anniversary is actually next week. Ironically. So we might do an anniversary special if the Lord lets Lex and I be in town for that UConn game. Is that We Back Pat week 2?
No, isn't the We Back Pat?
It might be.
No, that's February. We Back Pat is in
episode was We Back Pat. January.
And that was in January, wasn't it?
You guys only missed 2
weeks. So it might be
3 weeks.
Yeah.
So
No, I was saying you guys only missed like 2 or 3 weeks, like for the year.
Yeah. Holidays we usually skip,
yeah,
so people can enjoy it, and then our schedules are a little crazy. So there's been a couple times when we couldn't do it.
So what? You guys are trying to sneak into the game on the 21st?
No, we got.
No. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be there, like she said, Lord's willing, obviously, as long as there's no cancellation due to COVID. We're gonna get these tickets.
Oh, they're letting fans in?
Yeah.
10%.
Oh, so you guys are already in there.
Oh, Maria said it's the We Back Pat game. Oh, we gotta be in the building.
That's where we started. We kicked off
the special episode, Bobby.
We kicked off the show
Yeah.
We met Pat in Knoxville a year ago before we were blessed enough to meet Bobby and become a part of the Volunteer Roadshow and this platform. And I will say, don't go back and watch any of the ones before. We were just figuring it out. We were figuring it out. So the good thing about us figuring it out and then meeting Bobby is you will see some of our you will see some recurring guests. But Book, what do we have in store for next Monday?
Y'all, next Monday, we going global. We got an international superstar joining the squad. Not gonna tell you who it is right now. Y'all gotta check out our social media. Follow us at the Collective Unfiltered on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We're gonna announce who it is. We'll have some flyers coming out. So definitely tune in. We got a lineup that's coming up. This is about to be crazy. So y'all definitely stay locked in. Go follow PG Sports. Stay on the lookout. Of course, you know, we love to support small businesses. I wouldn't say he's necessarily small, but you know, he's doing his thing. So definitely go rep, cop some gear, give him a good follow, and definitely stay locked in. Lex, check us out.
Yep. We gonna go. It's about that time. Bobby about to go do his thing. Him and Billy on the football tip. Make sure y'all stay tuned into the Volunteer Roadshow. If y'all want to get it live, that game result. But in the meantime, until next week, PG, if you got any guests that want to come on the show that you think would fit our 4 pillars, which is finance, and equality on the Collective Unfiltered, be happy to have them. But until then, let's remember, be unfiltered in your truth. Till next time, we out.